Oh, cheers. Taco, welcome on in. Oh, Mask, good to see you. Welcome on in. All right, I'm ready. All right, come on. Let's play the game. We'll just leave everything on default. Not fucking with it. Not fucking with it. Let's do it. What? This. Wait. Is there some difference between the three of these?
Ah, you're back.
We'll give it to Charon. How about that? He's lonely on the boat. I have to pick the first one. Difficulty level normal. Sure. I'm ready. Thank you for the Prime Gaming, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have not had a good day.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport.
Okay.
The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay, gotcha. So they give you the option of like skipping past a portion if you want to. Excellent frame rate, by the way. HD version, by the way. Yeah. Oh yes, please drop frames. I saw that. My fucking thing in the right went red. Oh. Oh. Nice poncho. That was a nice poncho. Why'd you throw it away? Your little stealth camouflage thing couldn't have gone over the poncho? Well, this was a pretty big upgrade from the first game, huh? When did this game initially come out, Metal Gear Solid 2? Early 2000s, right? 2001? This is where Capcom got their reign from. That's a current age meme. You see what I did there? I'm trying to be relatable, everybody.
Our boy, he's right on schedule.
Hello, Ocelot.
Soon enough.
Didn't Ocelot not have a hand before? What happened to that? He's just got his hand back now? I suppose they'll explain that, huh? Title screen. Nice. Oh, is his codec in his neck?
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear.
Do you read me, Otacon?
Wait
I'm checking
now.
my pulse.
I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
I kind of
The
did.
private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Is that the way of them
Diverting
saying that
toys
those
from
two
the
aren't in this game this
SSCN
time?
again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
No,
All
tell me.
Ocelot's doing.
Okay.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Video?
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype.
I don't remember how to play
Capabilities,
this game
deployment
either,
method.
so.
We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
Okay.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours.
Oh my
You can
God,
take
they're
down
actually
an
giving me a
elephant with that
tutorial.
thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Did we have a camera before?
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters.
That means options.
The chopper. What?
Oh, he's dead.
Looks like we're not the only ones after.
Well, they all have
Metal
guns. Good thing I have a
Is that
tranquilizer
chopper I
gun.
just heard?
Affirmative.
Great.
Probably another cavalry. It's their game. Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
Great.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Well, he put the Russian hat on. That means Russians. Duh.
Transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
Wahoo. That's a lot of information, man.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, bye. All right, cool. So, what was it? It was R1. Oop.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup you.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior. Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Rose, thank you so much for the tier 3 20 months. I appreciate it. Is that not the action button? Is this the action button? Okay. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the tier 3 20 months. I appreciate it. It is on my to-do list to make custom tier 2 and tier 3 alerts. And we'll get that done soon, I promise. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the huge support. Bullets. Oh, geez. That would have sucked. Let me steal all your points. bullets. I assume this is the way to go. You think you had Metal Gear Solid 2? Nice. I've never played this before in my entire life. My face is kind of in the way of the map. See if I can't fix that. Move me like here. There.
Raven.
Oh. Wait, can I climb? Oh yeah, look at that. Get USP first. Give it to me. Okay. Close that locker. That's fine. Oh. What is this, Resident Evil? Well, that worked out. That was an accident. We're gonna pretend that happened on purpose. You didn't see anything.
I need some help here.
Oh God. Certainly they won't come back here. That'd be wild. Uh-oh. Don't do it! I'm dead. I'm dead!
Over there.
Don't get up. Stay down. No. That seems right. Sounds good, Taco. We'll be here. Hey, so how did we choke in this one? Not that I was great at it last time, but... What a great hiding spot. Still don't have the USB, so I can't take that. Yeah. Okay. Could be.
Snake, wait. Don't move.
What?
Look at the walls on both sides of the hall.
I see something. Infrared sensors?
Right. And they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll
I'll
blow
be
up.
sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
Great.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but There are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors.
Should I just shoot him?
Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out.
Okay.
But your M9's knockout rounds won't work. Find a gun somewhere.
Great. Cool. So now I have to go find a gun. Oh. Is this a gun? No. Did I not shoot him at all?
Enemy sighted.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. They're coming, they're coming, they're coming.
Nothing was wrong.
Huh? It was nothing. All clear.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Who's that?
Oh! That is not what I wanted to do. Is this the gun? No. Stress. Still worked out. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Opposite Pro, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Ooh, a ration.
Situation is normal. All clear. What was that just now? What was that just now?
Nobody tell him it wasn't me. Oh my god.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Oh shit, it didn't work for him. Fuck, run. Don't hurt me. Bob and weave him. Ow, my face. Ow. Oh, see ya. Ow, get up. I think we're gonna die. Looking bad. Run. Don't shoot me. I can't believe it. I'm dead. Good start. I must have missed that pistol somewhere then. Because I couldn't see anywhere else where we could have found it. I see it's going to be like that. Excellent.
It's the enemy. I need help. Move! Move!
Can I hide in here? No?
Clear. Move!
We're doomed. Okay, just kill me.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Okay. Anybody want to explain to me why this didn't happen before?
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol in the small room on the port side.
Not what I meant to do.
Somebody there.
Good to see the controls haven't improved a ton. No, I'm very good on that. I'm very good on that. I'm not a gamer enough to do something like that. Ah, still no gun.
Freeze.
Move! Who's there? Who's there? Who's
Yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna work. Yeah, please stand up.
It's him. Everyone, stay on guard.
Understood. The backup team is on its way to the stairs. Stay sharp.
We got me. Stay on lookout for the intruder.
Understood. The backup team is...
Did I just go in a big old circle? I did. I went in a big old circle. Fun. Dead again. Got a ration though. Pablo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So this opened up to a whole lot of nothing. Welcome on in. pistol. Okay. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for tuning in. It's my first time playing it, and I'm learning as I go. What am I just bleeding out?
Snake, are you bleeding? If your life gauge is down to the point where it's red, the bleeding won't stop. As long as you're bleeding, your life gauge will keep dropping gradually.
That sounds bad.
Besides that, the bloodstains could put the enemy on your trail. The only way to stop the bleeding for good is to let your body recover until the life gauge is green. Rations are the best way to do that. Try to crouch down or assume crawl position and stay still while you're bleeding. Your life will recover bit by bit. I'd recommend that you stay in hiding until the bleeding stops, if possible.
Okay, so I can just sit here. And now I'm good. Ah! This is very similar to the first one. It's just like leveled up a whole lot. Oh, ration. Gotta sit down while you're bleeding. It makes sense. You know, honestly, just use it. You don't see me down here. That's impossible. You're not gonna look, right?
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Search out.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
Take this! An additional unit on the starboard side of Big C. Cut off and surround the target.
Snake, you okay?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay, cool. I can see we're gonna make a lot of progress tonight. Hey, he's a little dick. We'll go back up there in a sec. I'm gonna go grab that ration first. That sounds smarter to me. I love that you can roll now, just like a combat roll. There we go. Now we got the ration. Yeah, it's definitely, it feels different enough, right? Where I'm and I haven't played Metal Gear Solid for weeks, so it feels foreign to me right now. I'm guessing it's gotta be this way, right? Let me guess, lasers.
Snake, wait, don't move.
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess.
Semtex.
Semtex.
Exactly.
And I still don't have a gun. I get it. Everybody's cool and got a gun except for me.
Oh. What's that? Who is that? I got him. What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with Deck D. Backup unit, bring it out.
Oh, why can't that just let me have the gun? Another ration.
Situation is normal. All clear.
There's a pain on VI, I believe you. Yeah, I just trank him. He's fine. He's fine. All right. So no gun here either. Where the fuck is this gun? Everybody's dropping, like, I assume this is just ammo for the guns. Surely this is a gun. Okay. Oh, I have a box. Sick. They'll never know. I'm just a box of unboxes.
What's that?
Definitely not a box walking. All right, see ya. Okay, so we have a box now. Still don't have a gun, which isn't super helpful. Box run only playthrough. True. Oh, fuck off. It didn't see me. I don't believe you. All right, the door's locked. Excellent. All right, here we go. So how's everybody doing?
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Deploy search team to the port side staircase, deck B. Increase security precautions.
Sick. Go away. Please go away. Hey, does he have a USB? Go away. Go away. Don't you have somewhere else to patrol? Been walking the same 6 feet. You're a terrible soldier.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
All right, bye. You ain't see shit. You can aim while running?
There's somebody there.
Do these trank darts just suck or what?
Freeze.
He's asleep. Okay, another ration. Okay. We can pretend it was on purpose. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Where's the gun? Surely they don't expect me to kill one of these guys, right? That'd be kind of wild.
There's somebody. Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
I think they know I'm here. Call me crazy. Now they won't. I'm safe. Thank you.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
These men are dumb.
Understood. A backup team is on its way to the stairs. Stay sharp.
Nah, this is normal. Ban Starchy. I got you.
Encounter the enemy requesting
Run! Oh, there's actually somebody there! Get fucked. I seriously can't just take his gun. Like, that's wild to me.
Increase security. Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
There's somebody there.
All right. Wrong gun.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Freeze.
Enemy intruder sighted. Sending new shield personnel.
Acknowledged. SEAL team, check it out. All other units, remain in your positions.
Oh boy. Do I have any? Yep. You know, I was wondering the same thing, but they don't drop them, so I guess they're not usable. Guess it, or the game doesn't like me, or I suck. One of the three. I'll let y'all decide. Nodders.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance.
Get USP first, because that's not a USP. That's obviously an attachment, right? That's not a USP, because it wouldn't tell me to get the USP first and then just give me ammunition. That would be crazy. the other way. Are we kidding? Game. Why would you look that way? Why would you look that way? Why does that way matter? He's coming all the way up here. I'm fucking doomed. Here we go. Yep, great. Cool. Excellent. Wonderful. Yep. Just knock him off the edge, honestly. Like, okay, game. I hate this game.
Is it him?
Return to your positions. Increase security. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
I don't actually hate this game, you understand? I'm just expressing my frustrations in meaningless words. I am the embodiment of a box. Nothing can touch me, for I am cardboard. I am sustainable, I am recyclable, I am reusable, I am cardboard. You can't hurt me because for I am cardboard. I will just find another form. Indestructible cardboard. Starting to think y'all are onto something. Maybe we just run up there with the box. Let's just run through the Semtex in the box. You know what? That's a good shout. Let's try it. Here we go. Up the box. Up the box we go. Nah, you can't shoot me on my box.
Some help here. I need some help here.
What's going on?
Somehow that didn't work. Well, at least it brought me all the way back up here. That was nice. See, I was just quickly getting rid of the caution meter. That's what I was doing. Can't you just, like... Are we kidding? Are we kidding? Are we kidding? It knocked that one door open and this door went in? Okay. You know what? Just for good measure. All right. Cool. And again, this was not the gun. Got it. Cool. Excellent. And this was also not the gun. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. You know what? Let's go back outside. Maybe I missed something outside. Maybe that's all it is. Because that's also not a gun.
Freeze.
No.
Does he drop something, maybe? No? I'll wait. Alright, see ya.
Freeze.
What? How did he see me?
It's the enemy. I need help.
How? I was just... Yep. Yep. Want to shoot me one more time? Excellent. Knock me down the stairs. That's better. Yep. There's a guy down there.
What's going on?
I wonder how many times I'm gonna die in this tutorial level before I actually make any real progress.
Who's there?
Because it's only tranquilizer bullets. These are not actual bullets. This is just the other side, and this thing's locked, right? Yeah. So I came over here for nothing. Just, okay. Apparently everything is bullets. There's got to be something out here that I missed. A bandage. Cool. Can I hop over this? No. I see something down there, but I'm assuming that's just another healing item.
Who's there?
Oh, okay.
Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Yep, you would think. There's a ration down there. Still locked. Well, good news, I went the correct way the first time. That's fun. Let's see what's in here. Locked. Are we kidding? Yes, I'm confident they have some Kojima style excuse for why I can't use them. Okay. Maybe there's a gun in here. A ration? Nope. Nope. Is that a gun? No. Okay. I was just trying to get out. Please don't read into that. All right. Nope. Man, really? You're gonna come all the way around, aren't you? No? Hog. Snake. Look. Okay. You think this will work? Hey, thanks for not telling anybody while you were running away wildly. That was pretty dope of you. That's pretty cash money, if you will. Wait a minute, thanks for the clip. Oh, God. Maybe this way has a gun. Nope. Nope, we've been here before. I'm beside myself right now. Where the fuck's the gun? Oh my gosh. Okay. Scared the shit out of him, true. Ugh. Surely I missed something out here, right? This is the only thing I can think of. Really? I can't, like, take their weapon or anything, huh? Alright. That's not a pistol we've already checked. It says you have to get the pistol first. I feel like I've checked everywhere. Like, clearly I've not checked everywhere, right? But, like, I feel like I have. I can't. Can I climb over this? I assume this is death down here.
What was that just? Who is that?
I hate my life.
I need some help here.
All other units remain in your positions.
I am dead. Holy shit. Say cheese. Hog. Okay, we did it. Fuzzy pickles!
Snake, respond. Snake? Snake!
Why'd it bring me all the way back here? Alright, so this isn't the gun. Stop blood loss while bleeding. Oh, okay, cool. I have no stun grenades. Okay. That's a skill I didn't have before.
Freeze.
I love how you can, like, put these people in a hold up and they don't drop anything. They just stand there. Nothing over here either. Nope. Can't do anything with the sleeping bodies. You can't even, like, pick them up or anything? Oh my gosh. You have to be barehanded. I should have known that. Oh my gosh.
Who is that? It's the under. Oh. Huh? Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
I was trying to jump off the ledge and it obviously didn't work. Who's ready for all the shield guys to come down again? Alright, we're done. Nope, just end it. End it. Everybody say cheese. Fuzzy pickles! Good lord.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
I'll tell you what, it's a good thing I'm patient. I'm about to go through an entire stream and not even get past the beginning section of this game. This is embarrassing. Are you kidding?
What's going on? Respond. We've lost contact with the crew lounge. Backup unit, check it out.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully, hold on, hold on. I'm hidden.
The situation is normal. All clear.
It was nothing. All clear.
All right, go back down. Sounds good, Pablo. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Thanks again for the follow. Hope you have a great night. Fuck it. I lived.
It's the onion. I need help.
Leon, welcome on in. Oh, I thought he was gonna. He actually dropped some shit. Ah!
Enemy in the area. Increase security level.
Assigning more personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Huh? Security breach in the area. General.
Understood. Assigning more personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Jesus, look at all the explosives, dude. It's wild. All right. UHP ammo. Nice and calm. Woo! All right.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
All right. It's not in this area. At least it doesn't seem to be in this area. Drop the fucking ration. Are those flies? The hell? Ah!
It's the onion. I need help.
Surely you can't shoot me from over the bar. That would be crazy. No, I'm not. Ow! Fuck, he threw a bomb! Why is everybody throwing bombs? Stop! Oh my god. He's just like, I can't hit him from over the bar! Grenade out! Fucking ridiculous. God. Just walking along like a normal person. Fuck. Can I just like... Cool. Unknown user, welcome on in. Nope.
There's some.
He was gonna get me anyway.
It's the enemy.
Shut up.
It's the enemy. I need help.
The fire's too powerful. Nuke him. Ow. Ow. Got him. Stop! Don't hurt me, I'm in a box! Wait, where's my box? Hello? Run! What are you gonna tell me? That I'm bleeding?
Snake.
Thank you, Anacon.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
I really gotta get a VR eventually. Is he in a box? What's he doing? Oh, you know, just trying to get into the sport at a young age. I don't think this is what they meant by boxing. That was so lame, I'm sorry. That was so lame. Oh my god, I regret that.
Encounter.
Pick him up, drop him, pick him up and drop him. Believe in yourself. He's not believing in himself, everybody. I tried. God damn it.
Isn't there anything on that isn't about boxes? And welcome back to Championship Boxing.
What the fuck? They just shot a box. Who the fuck is searching for somebody and just shoots a box? What the fuck? You don't go over and check the box, you just fucking pump it full of lead? Fuck you!
Clear.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
Oh, wait. Oh, big brain. Oh, big brain. Well, this is the tutorial level. I guess I expect them to be a little bit dumb. Oh my god, please get off. Woo! Shake this man. Drop a pistol. Please. Okay. Okay. No, yeah, no, that makes sense. Nope. He's dead. We'll wait. Nice and patient. I love how he's read. Like, wasn't there a guy here?
Nothing else to report.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Ah! Somebody drop the pistol, please. Up. Nope. Up. Is it something like that? We have to drop off the other side or some shit? Oh! I'm a sniper. Nope. Just a nice little sleep. Okay. Still don't see a gun. Oh my goodness. You know what this reminds me of? The Fellowship of the Ring for the PS2. Where they give you the semblance of instructions, and then all of a sudden they drop you into the world, and it isn't what you thought it'd be. And all of a sudden, they're just like, hey, by the way, avoid this ring wraith. And you're just like, wait, what? Absolutely not, no. No, I'm not. Oh, good, another ration. Can I just toss him over the edge? Like...
I will send you to Jesus. You got me! Stay on lookout for the intruder!
Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the
I hate this. Yeah. Thank you for the 100 bits, Leon. Appreciate you. Oh. I hate this game. Go away. If you don't give me something, like, for real, okay. Yeah. That's usually what happens whenever I buy a new game. I'll wait until they're done moving around.
It's easy. Everyone, stay on guard.
Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Run. Nope. No.
I need some help.
Run. Fuck me, dude. God damn it. Stop it. Leave me alone. No.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Where else could this pistol be? I'm trying to think where else this pistol could even be. I must be missing something somewhere. Alright, well, things are starting to feel a little bit more comfortable, at least. Ammo. Can't go that way because of Semtex. Box was in here. Can't go through there because Semtex. That means there's... Well, no, I can get past this camera. Right? Because I can just walk right past it. Is it up here? Holy shit. Okay. Finally. Woo!
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Just what we needed. More enemies. That was a long cutscene just to show that there was more enemies coming in. Can I tell y'all, I completely forgot about the objective of figuring out where the ship was going. So this is completely on me.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
was that? Well, this isn't where you actually get the gun. That would be silly.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There
Is that
no
a
choice to
USB?
make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be
Oh,
on
she's
the
Purgante?
helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Bergnet?
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard.
Brangent?
Slowly.
Brangant?
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
How dare you cancel Hat Day,
I said
Snake?
don't move.
You deserve to be shot for that.
You shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing.
Oh, I've heard that before. She has hairy armpits? Yeah, well, humans grow hair. That's... I don't know if that's news to you, but humans do grow hair. It's a pretty normal thing.
Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Was that a knife gun? Did I catch that right?
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky
Not as mighty as the pen gun?
either.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. She had a gun on her backside. Oh. Oh, shit. Hey, don't fucking shoot me through the cracks.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good.
Are you monologuing right now?
Except the unit.
Can I shoot that?
Nothing else matters to me.
Oh, I can. Oh yeah, there was a ration down here, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Can she?
Take this!
I'm not over there, you fuck. she just dodge it? Did she just front flip my fucking bullet? Are we kidding with this? Are we kidding with this? I can't shoot her twice. Hi, Chels. Thank you for the 100 bits. Ow. Shot me in the booty. She's just like, oh gosh, things are fucking gonna explode. I love it. Actually, never mind, I get it. Nope. Surely she must be close to dead. I wasn't crouching. I hate this. Got her. A trophy in 2023. Look at us. Oh, my slippers. A drone. What year was this supposed to be? 2007?
Cypher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man.
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like a Cypher.
Look, you can move their thing.
Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake.
Oh, look at that zoom in.
There's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info. Hop up.
Oh shit, I skipped it. Fact. My PS3 controller is a little busted, so if you press it too hard, it presses buttons. See? You have to be gentle with it. Yeah, it's okay. Oh! What was that? Is that like a file? Animal control? What was that? Oh, were they dog tags? I don't even remember where trophies were. Oh, God. This is going to take a minute. I regret this already. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, it's like, it's what? I've had this since 2007. So it's like 15 years old, 15 plus years old. Held up pretty well, though, all things considered. Outside of the gunk that it tends to, like, sorry. I know that's like half of everybody's life in here, but yeah, I mean, I probably pressed the button a little too hard. Collect the, okay, so yeah, it was a dog tag. Nice. Yeah, good call. Good call. Okay. Oh, you can destroy cameras? Good to know. I should probably stop reading this. Excuse me. I can't believe I played Monster Hunter World enough to get 18% of the trophies. I don't even remember that game. I can't move the controller right now, by the way. I'm like pressing buttons and nothing's happening. You can see how much I played Mass Effect Andromeda. See that massive 1%? 1%. Let's go. Chocobo enthusiasts, you have found the right channel. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's got to load all the trophies first, so it's going to be a minute. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah. Get me out of here. There we go. All right, back to the game. Yeah, it really was. Tranquilizer with the suppressor. Ah, here we go. I see you going over to the right here. Got it. Empty. Empty. We've seen all of those clips. All of those clips. I couldn't grab any of those clips. None of those clips I could grab. But now I have an empty USP. I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream. Thanks, JD. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm going to scream. How did you even see me? I was ducked below the... Okay, game. Oh, a wet box. Select special on title and then... Oh, cool. Okay. Well, that's neat. Are we kidding? He can shoot me from there and I can't? Or am I getting shot from the other side? No, it's him shooting me. I don't know where he went. All I see is a wet box. Not in the mic, please. Why not? You don't want me to scream in the mic? I'll have you know I have a great scream. No. He won't get up in time, right? Oh, shit.
It's the enemy. I need help.
No! You bitch! Ignore the blood, it's ketchup. Yeah, they just dropped a lot of ketchup on the ground. It broke out of this wet box. Okay, we're in. Bullets. Hooray. All right. No more tranquilizing. Time to murder. In-game. In-game. Murder in-game.
Who's there?
Just a little bit of crime as a treat. I deserve it. Okay. Drop the bandage, thank you. All right, run. He's just like, oh no, I found somebody dead. It's true, you did. Did I ever go back and get this ration? I did, okay. The frog pin, yeah. It's time to do crimes. Oh, hey, there's a guy there. Ow. Don't shoot me, please. Don't shoot me, please. You've no reason to check this box. No reason at all. Go away. Yeah, cheers. Thanks for lurking, Pelda. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in. I hope you have a great night. Sorry I suck at this game. Increase security precautions. Listen, I appreciate y'all, but I have a standard that I'm not reaching right now. I am not meeting that standard, and it is hurting my brain. Ooh, a ration. Hey, yeah. That's jettisoning out. Can I shoot that? All right, got it. Oh, nope, you see nothing.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
All right. No, I swear the fire extinguisher is like that. I didn't do it. Is there someone alive down here? Oh my god, there is. What the fuck, dude? I thought when I choked him out, he died. Oh, thanks for the ration, bud. 4 rations, I'm rich. Bullets. Those bullets are mysteriously gone. All right. All right. What? Is that it? That's not all of them though, right? Because the things are still blinking. Well, where's the other ones? Is that it? Oh yeah, look at that! Oh, there's still some there's still some shit glowing though. What the fuck is it?
Shiny.
Holy shit. Lundy, thank you. Holy shit. Holy fuck! Lundy, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. I appreciate it. I see. What do I have, a cold? Lundy, thank you for the 5,000 bits, dude. I appreciate it. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. There was no fuck up. Yeah, bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There is another one. Where is it? I see that shit. It's gonna blow up as soon as I walk up here. Unless. Sure. Sure. Sure, that worked. Okay.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
I just saw the blinking lights and I thought that like, it just seemed right, you know what I mean? Oh shit! Can I just hide here? Why?
What? Somebody there?
What? Okay.
The enemy requested.
Search team, head to deck 2 immediately. Locate.
Dodge! 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 Oh shit! Dodge! 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 No! Dodge! Dodge! I think they know. To say I killed all those guys and nobody dropped anything. It's kind of fucked up. It was a great clip. Was a great clip, to be fair. Bullet. This doesn't look like a door, so I'm not gonna go through it. How did the pipe fall? I didn't even think I moved. Ooh, a ration. Progress. Lundy, thank you so much again for the 5,000 bits, dude. I appreciate it. And for those that don't know, because I haven't really advertised it that much, we are streaming tomorrow, which we normally don't. We're going to be playing that new Hi-Fi Rush game, if you haven't checked that out yet. I haven't looked at anything. I just saw it. I thought it looked cool or sounded cool. So I figured we'd do that on YouTube tomorrow. Do a little cheeky YouTube stream tomorrow.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
Just a small one. We'll stream for like an hour or two, maybe. Nothing crazy. Just a short one.
Sir, the Marine commander has started his...
Whenever I get it back from work. I didn't actually schedule it on YouTube like I normally do. I know I'm talking over the cutscene, sorry.
Of our presence. Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Aim for the lights.
What am I, on an invisible wall? What is this? Not sure what the fuck you thought was gonna happen running up to me like that, dumbass. Ow! What is happening here?
goes there.
Big win. Great job.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Damn. Cold-blooded.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Wow. Are you betraying them, Ocelot? Got him.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
Metal Gear.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
I don't think they're going to Hawaii.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear.
Oh, okay.
Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
You gotta be joking.
Exactly.
You gotta be
There's
joking.
a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed.
Right.
I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures.
Siege,
from the
welcome on
machine.
in.
I see. Arrangements?
I hitched a ride
That's
on Link
right.
16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed
That's
to get into
right.
that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Sense. Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple,
Doesn't
really.
make any
Look,
sense.
all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera. Split the files
I haven't been paying
and
attention
encrypt
because
them
I've been
individually.
playing with these buttons.
The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Sense.
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
7 minutes.
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
You gotta be joking.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, The hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of other states.
Hindsight being 2020, that makes sense.
Snake, respond. Snake? Snake!
Yep. Nope. I'll take that L. That's fine. That was funny.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will...
Okay.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps...
Alright.
Snake, respond. Snake? Snake!
I assume there'll be a little checkpoint there, right? Just a little cheeky checkpoint. Just a little cheeky checkpoint. Yeah.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's.
What?
Snake, respond. Snake? Snake!
I thought for sure it wanted me to go that way because the thing changed.
The shift in the balance of power will...
So hey, I was running when I hit the X button and I rolled into him. Oops. Oops.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled
Oh, I
fire
see.
of nuclear
This was the wrong way
proliferation.
entirely. Got it.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little. To move on, I have a daughter.
They're just like,
And it is my
what is this guy
greatest wish never
doing?
to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Okay. All right. We've made it, I think. Unless there's another one to sneak through.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
I'm not actually. You can explain it if you'd like. Oh, hey, that's the Metal Gear. I recognize that. I blew one of those up.
Metal Gear.
Why is he shocked? That's the reason he's here.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Good.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Good.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears Service.
I was going to choke him out. Instead, I shot.
Snake, respond. Snake, Snake.
Just seemed like the right thing to do.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Good.
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon. And it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex
Is that all of it? Okay.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Okay.
Okay, what am I seeing now?
Oh, it didn't take the one from the front.
Development on Shadow Moses was
Okay.
supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to
I'll turn the
other
camera
nations
back on
would
here in a
make
sec,
that
sorry.
contingency likely. But if
Beep boop. Beep boop. He's just so inspired by the speech he's hearing, you know? It's fair. It's a very inspiring speech. If I didn't have to take these pictures, I'd be listening too.
Looks like I have your photos now.
All right.
we, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order.
I've heard New
with
World Order
Metal
before.
Gear Ray.
That's a wrestling thing, right?
That's all. Dismissed.
Yeah, cheers, Rat Boy. So far, it's trolled me quite a bit, but you know, it's okay. We're cruising. Oh, the May Marine. You meant the guy talking. I was talking about the guy on the camera. I did get classes recently.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the
fuck are you? All right, I'll say it for you.
The silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
I'm glad they kept the graphics. That was important. I wouldn't have known who it was without that. That was very crucial. Spaghetti cinema. I got a trophy for that?
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
True. He did have his hand chopped off, though. They still haven't explained that yet. How his hand's just magically back.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
The Marines are shooketh.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Is it a dead man switch?
Right. No one has to die needlessly.
Because if not, just shoot him in the forehead.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo.
The what?
How's that possible?
Ocelot, you!
Is he singing a song?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade.
The V50!
During the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one. Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
You know, I think he got you first. Oh damn, he killed them both. That's fucked.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog.
All those peoples with machine guns trained on him, and he killed them all with a revolver. All right, Ocelot, I see you.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Son of a bitch actually did it. He just like doesn't care. He's just like, fuck it. They chopped off my hand. What else could happen? How are they missing? Are you serious?
Ocelot!
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
What?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
What?
You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother.
What?
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Well, I guess that explains how he got his...
Get out of my mind, liquid!
I guess that's how he got his arm. I'm confused. So is he being controlled by liquid?
Physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Liquid's arm.
I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Alright, so Ocelot is alive, which we knew from the last game. His arm is back, and it's Liquid's arm. He just took the Metal Gear.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
I'd rather not. Stand up. He grew it back like Piccolo. Oh, what? You mean your conventional bullets aren't working? It's like you weren't paying attention during that entire speech. Sorry. Why are they zooming in on his ass?
We have a problem.
No, you're good. You don't have to apologize for that. You can be as thirsty as you want. Here you go. No judgment zone here. You're good.
Snake!
Oh, did I die? I cannot believe the tutorial level took me an entire stream. Oh damn, that thing is mobile, huh? Just jumped out like a superhero.
Proceeding as planned, sir.
Why not kill him there?
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Who does he work for, man?
Snake!
Rhetorical question, by the way. I'll figure it out eventually. Save, absolutely. We haven't saved once, so that checks out. Yeah, let's do that. Three hours. Dope. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a land.
They're like so clearly trying to mimic Snake's voice. That sounds like if I was trying to act like Solid Snake. Of course. Do we have an ID?
Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad dead cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a
Like,
highly trained group, and they
fucking
have the
A.
shell under complete control.
God.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for skeletons back and keep those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
The MIP?
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem
It is
will
a
be
little
wiped out,
generic,
and the sea
yeah.
will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Not hard to come up with a white boy name, though. You know what I mean? Like, James Johnson is a believable president name.
You have two mission objectives.
We're being honest with
One,
each other. Like,
infiltrate the offshore
you to me.
decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Thanks for the clip.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Sneaking, huh? Sneak stalking.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances.
Get it up there.
The suit itself has
Get
a
it up
wide
there.
array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Is it because it's over your skull?
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
And we absolutely will. Oh God. Was it this one? Heck. That's fine. We saved before this anyway. I'll start it before we actually before we go into the next stream. I do have to end here though, folks. I gotta end. I have a long day tomorrow. I gotta get up at 6. I have to go on site for work tomorrow. I gotta be social with people. I have a dinner afterwards and stuff. I've got all kinds of shit going on tomorrow. So, and then a stream afterwards too. So I gotta get some sleep. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you had fun. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about it. I had a terrible day today.